A round ball wrap on Newswatch 12. Presented by Abby's Legendary Pizza. Stay tuned. The tip-off is coming up next.
Welcome to week 5 of Round Ball Wrap. Thanks for joining us. I'm Madison Marie.
And I'm Peyton Manny. So tonight, our Game of the Week broadcast was at Sheldon High School for some girls basketball. The South Medford Panthers took on the Irish.
And a familiar voice was on your broadcast tonight. Cameron Derby got to call this exciting matchup.
The Panthers were 6-0 heading into this matchup, so let's see if they were able to keep that record clean. 4th-ranked South Medford at Sheldon tonight for some girls basketball. Tori Line to the end of the first quarter with the buzzer beater. This gets the Irish within 4 points. But Oregon State commit Donovan Hunter goes on a second quarter rampage. Transition bucket, there it is. And here she is again because can't stop her, won't stop her. Off the glass for the double. And she makes it look too easy. She led the Panthers with 21 points tonight. The final 59-50. Panthers, the Southside party continues.
And the Irish of Sheldon facing the unbeaten in league play boy Panthers. All right, Jackson Whelan rushing down the court and hits the easy layup off the backboard. The Irish now, Owen Kramer from the corner for the 3, but the Panthers are still in the lead. South moving fast all game today. Whelan again from the Irish bench this time. Easy buckets. Final 61-51 South Medford. Howell dropped 26 points and Whelan added in 17. And sticking in Medford, but we're going to move north. The Axe of South Eugene, taking on the Black Tornado late in the second half. Owen Scott basically eye level with the basket. North extends their lead. This time a dish out to the arc and Davis Carr sinks the 3 to push North into the 90s. We're still rolling. Miguel Torres this time in the corner. Buckets sinks this one. The Axe were still fighting up until that last second. Thomas hits this layup, but it's not enough. Final 97-65. North Medford knocking on the door of triple digits.
And we are just getting started tonight. Coming up, we have lots of games still to highlight, so stick with us. You're watching Round Ball Wrap.
We were in Roseburg in the early 80s. Our oldest son, Dan, was a defensive back, a starter on that team. They became Oregon State champions, setting the first undefeated 14-0 season in Oregon's history. And our kids still talk about that. I go back now, too, and I think about all those great days and great times. The neat thing is that we can go back in today and still enjoy the same quality food that we enjoyed 50 years ago. That's legendary.
Round ball wrap, presented by Abby's Legendary Pizza.
Hash browns are the French fries of breakfast.
Who says it's not French fries that are the hash browns of lunch and dinner?
That's also true.
Now you can add them or other faves to a sausage McMuffin with egg for just $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Dwyer Williams Churros, we consider it an honor to call the Pacific Northwest home. It's where we work, raise our families, and pursue our passions. From coaching youth sports to conquering local trails and catching fresh powder days on the mountain, our hearts belong to this beautiful place. And when members of our community are injured due to the fault of another, the attorneys at Dwyer Williams Churros are on your side every step of the way. Injured and need help? Go to roydwyer.com.
At Caveman Fence, we get it. This is your space. Let us help make it functional, beautiful, and secure. You know what you want, whether it's post and rail, chain link, wood, vinyl, ornamental iron fences and gates, or an automated system. Locally owned and operated, servicing Southern Oregon for over 20 years. Go to cavemanfence.com to schedule your free quote today.
Ideas made to marinate. Dough-covered hands and handles made for them. Adjusting until it's just right. Kitchen suites designed to bring more to the table. These are the marks of a maker. Discover the collection from KitchenAid.
Active Appliance and Mattress on 7th Street in Grants Pass. Shop online or in store.
McCafe Iced Coffee is the perfect reward for those mornings that deserve a reward. Get any size iced coffee, any flavor for just $2. Take a treat retreat, available all day at McDonald's.
Welcome back to Round Ball Wrap on News Watch 12.
Welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Grants Pass High School had a busy night tonight as the Lady Cavers and the Cavemen hosted the Willamette Wolverines.
The Lady Cavers were 4-2 in league with a 3-game win streak coming into this matchup, while the Cavemen were 2-4, losing their past 2 games.
The Lady Cavers welcomed in the Willamette Wolverines. Here we go. We're going to start off with Willamette ball. Maddie Warburg from the top of the key, easy money, it's all buckets. But it's back to Grants Pass. Brooke Anderson weaving through traffic and off the glass and in. There we go. Anderson, here she is again, dishes it to Reagan Bruner. Bruner sinks the 3 like it's her job. One more for the Lady Cavers. Kenzie Kleiner from the corner. It doesn't connect, but Antinia Venuku Johnson is there for cleanup duty. And it's too little too late. Final 49-31 Willamette.
And staying in Grants Pass, but the boys version this time. And we're going to show off some Hawks right here. Mason Bennett, boom. All right, Jaden Jesse with the lob to Mason Bennett and taps this one in. Jesse again, whoops, wrong team. Cole Zumwalt snags this one, open court, in for the layup. But Jesse will get his redemption play right here. A spin off the defender and a floater. The Cavemen pulled away with this one. Final 58-24 Grants Pass.
And before we get into the boys game, we have the girls, Grizzlies at Colts. First quarter, Colts with the inbound pass. Bailey Tovey to Stella Hall, back to Tovey, and the layup is good. Thurston scores first, but here come the Grizzlies. Flannery Lundgren to Annika Jarvis, Ashland's first bucket of the games. But here comes the steal, working hard on defense. Kylie Jones puts it in from coast to coast. And this game is all Thurston Colts. The final out at Thurston High School, 54-22.
Thurston hosting Ashland in 5A action. Boys, second quarter, Ashland up 10, make it 12. Silas Wright puts back the layup, and it's good. Thurston responds with Nate Stifler, and this one cuts into the Grizzlies' lead. Then it's Walker Boner's turn. Same thing. Ashland leads they're down by 6 now. Crosby Leonards is there for the rebound off the glass, and it's in. Final score, Grizzlies 54, Colts 39.
2 really great games, at St. Mary's tonight with the Knights in town. Only 13 points combined were scored in the first quarter, but from the second quarter on, this game was dynamite. Jenna Rose hits from the three-point land, capping a 10-0 run by North Valley. But when time gets desperate, Maddie Ward is there. Ward with the bank shot, not once, not twice, but 3 times in a row. She had 20 points for the night and cut North Valley's lead down several times. But turnovers and several missed free throws cost the Crusaders this one. The final from St. Mary's, 43-35 Knights.
And buckle your seatbelts. This is going to be a great game. St. Mary's looking for a sweep of North Valley this year. We'll start in the first quarter. Crusaders on the move. Caden Walker to Tyson DePlanche down the court, makes the adjustment in midair, gets the layup. Minutes later, Knights, Stefan Lilby finds Timo Jones in the corner. It's good. How's the saying go? Anything you do, I can do better. Clearly, Nolan Hensman agrees with that. Buckets. Time winding down now. 3 seconds left from deep, and it's good. This one would stay close the whole time until the end, but it's St. Mary's who hangs on. The final 73-66 Crusaders.
The number 3 Crater Comets hosting the number 1 Springfield Millers at Crater High School tonight. Here we go. We start in the first quarter. Crater's Addison Dipple gets the inbound pass, and from downtown, the sophomore sinks the triple. It's good. Next play up, Dipple with the inbound to Sage Winslow and moving to get open. Winslow back to Dipple, and just like that, she drains another one. Easy money. And did I mention she's a sophomore? In the second quarter, Winslow with the ball backs her defender into the paint with a spin move. She puts it off the glass for the layup. But it wasn't enough as the Comets fall to the Millers with the final 47-42 Springfield.
And the Millers at Crater, the boys taking on the Comets. Getting things started early, let's get into it. We start in the first quarter. Ashton Acree from behind the arc. He makes it look too easy. Next play up, it's Acree again. He finds Kyle Biddle. Biddle with the jumper and nails it for 2. Right here. Got a little ahead of myself there. There's Acree to Biddle. Spittle off 1 foot, too easy. Prater on offense again. Cooper Hopkins with the lob to Hunter. Back to Hopkins, and Hopkins for the easy layup. What a play. Great job, Comets. And here's Hopkins again. He gets the steal from Springfield, and on the breakaway, he puts it up off the glass and in for 2. The Comets keep this one at home with a final score of 72-37.
And over at Eagle Point High School, the Eagles welcomed in the North Eugene Highlanders. We start in the second quarter. Eagles with the ball, and Gabriel Briones from downtown, a money shot. He sinks the triple. And if you thought he was done, here he is again with the jumper, and it's nothing but net for 2. Next play up, Hugo Perez-Chica to Peyton Pierce. Pierce says, look, I can hit the jumper too, and he hits it right before halftime. And it's going to be Pierce again, but this time from behind the arc. He loads it up and swish. The junior cashes in the 3. The Eagles fall to the Highlanders with a final score of 72-46.
Well, we've got a few more games to cover and a look into our plays of the week. Stick with us. You're watching Round Ball Wrap.
Round Ball Wrap Play of the Week, presented by Abby's Legendary Pizza.
I believe we've been coming to Abby's for 56 years, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
56 years.
Remembering all the events as a family and a community that we spent at Abby's.
Excellent and delicious food at an affordable price. We're delighted that we live close enough to be able to be a frequent customer.
And we are.
And we are. In fact, we've got orders to bring home a giant pizza when we leave here tonight. We were in Roseburg in the early 80s. Our oldest son, Dan, was a defensive back, a starter on that team. They in fact, became Oregon State champions, setting the first undefeated 14-0 season in Oregon's history. And our kids still talk about that. I go back now, too, and I think about all those great days and great times. The neat thing is that we can go back in today and still enjoy the same quality food that we enjoyed 50 years ago. That's legendary.
Shirts, sheets, hand towels, bath towels, gym wear.
I don't care.
Or whatever wear. You can't skip laundry, but now you can skip adding detergent. Fill once and wash up to 20 loads. Another way we're shaping the future of care. Available in top load and front load washers.
Ashland Appliance and Mattress. Come see us at our new location in the Ashland Shopping Center.
Look! It's easy to say things. Anyone can do that.
Look closer.
Meaning what you say, that's a little harder. And a little harder to find. But at US Cellular, when we say you get unlimited data for $29.99 per line, we don't mean only if you get 4 lines. We mean $29.99 per line, even 1. Plus, every plan is price protected for every customer.
Let's go to Newswatch 12's Sportsman's Show, February 24th through 26th. Shop for all your outdoor recreation goods and services. ATVs, RVs, and boats. Dangerous Birds, Overland Jeep, Squatch America, Parakeet Paradise, Guides and Lodges, Seven Feathers Big Game Room, live demonstrations, Trout Pond, live seminars, prizes, all this and more at the Newswatch 12's Sportsman's and Outdoor Recreation Show, February 24th through 26th, presented by Bi-Mart. Let's go!
Welcome back to Round Ball Wrap on Newswatch 12.
I know you're excited, but we have 2 more games to get to before we can announce our Week 4 Play of the Week winner and our nominees for this week's Play of the Week.
Out in Klamath Falls tonight, the Henley Hornets hosted the Phoenix Pirates and the Klamath Union Pelicans hosted the Hidden Valley Mustangs. So let's see how those games went down.
A matchup out in the Basin, the Phoenix Pirates in the house of the Henley Hornets. A quick start, Annabelle Delgado off the fast break, easy layup. And the Pirates for another one. This time it's Morgan James with the floater. But the Hornets say, watch me. Annie Cambos from the free throw line. Swish. It's in. Annie, again, she passes it out to Moden, the freshman. Another 3 for the Hornets. Final 56-44 Henley. The Hornets with their 3rd straight win.
And the Hidden Valley Mustangs at Klamath Union High School to take on the Pelicans tonight. Hidden Valley's Nathan Greenberg driving to the hoop and gets the 2-pointer. Next play up, it's KU's Javon Sumwall. He hits the jumper and gets a little help from the rim as the ball bounces in. Pelicans still on offense. Tony Ortiz gets the pass and he puts it off the glass for the double. KU strikes again. This time it's Tony Matheny from behind the arc, and he's cashing in on that triple. Hidden Valley gets a chance on offense. Greenberg can't connect, but Daniel Iwamazu there with the putback, and it's good. And here's the other Iwamazu, Joshua from downtown. It's good for 3. But the Pelicans take the dub with a final score of 43-36. And now, Maddie, like you said earlier, might be one of my favorite things about Friday. Let's see who won our play of the week.
We had a lot of votes for this play, so let's waste no more time and let's see who it is.
Let's do it. Our Week 4 Play of the Week winner is South Medford's Cameron Sewell. Sewell picks off the pass from Willamette, and on the breakaway, with some finesse, I might add, he connects on the layup.
And moving into this week's Plays of the Week, starting with North Valley, 3 seconds left. Stefan Lubby hits the corner 3 after some movement, and it's good. North Valley.
And nominee 2 goes to Cooper Hopkins. Hopkins hits Hunter Schwenk with the lob pass. Schwenk with the no-look pass back to Hopkins, and Hopkins for the easy layup. What a play.
And last but not least, Redeem Team Jaden Jesse with the pass from Peyton Bruner and off the glass. It's in.
Head to our website, kdrv.com/contest to vote for your favorite play of the week, and the winner will be announced right here next week.
You can also check them out on Twitter. But before we say goodbye, let's find out where and who will be featured in our Game of the Week broadcast.
Yes, let's do it. Maddie, where are you heading?
Well, KU and the Pelicans will be at Phoenix, where you will find me. It's going to be a great time, and of course, I'll be joined by a special guest. Excited to be back in the Valley for Game of the Week.
Yes, I was just going to say, it's been a while since we've had a Game of the Week broadcast, I feel like, so that's going to be fun.
It's going to be a great one, and the season's wrapping up as well, so I'm excited to finish off strong.
Always. Let's do it.
Thanks for joining us for another Round Ball Wrap.
You can find more about our big games of the week by heading to our website at kdrv.com. Have a great night.